Taylor Swift has that song, right? Where she...
I'm really curious where you're going.
The one where she's Juliet.
But seriously, the food thing is super important.
Parents are definitely smarter than you think. So even if you're thinking you're getting around your parents with your boyfriend, girlfriend,
They know. They probably know.
you're not that smart.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Philip.
And I'm Kathy.
And welcome to another episode of It's Complicated, the show where we talk about love and relationships and all those wonderful questions that have to do with all that icky stuff.
Yes. And actually today we'll be talking about how your parents and your family affect your dating life.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of episodes that are about, you and how you deal with guys and girls, but we all know that before you even get to that point or after, there's something called angry parents that can get in the way sometimes.
And joining us today will be Chen from Head to Toe and Wesley Chan.
Woo!
Yay! Welcome guys to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
We've been trying to get book you guys for a long time.
I've always wanted to be on these shows.
That's
I
such
wonder.
a lie.
So hard to get a hold of.
Well, today we're talking about parents and dating. Not dating parents, that's weird. But we're talking about how you deal with guys and girls that you're seeing or you like, and how parents get in the way, or how they can help, or how they make things complicated. So I think a good place to start off the episode is talking about maybe high school, when kids are first starting to date or start liking guys.
I was just gonna say high school. I'm just kidding.
Middle school?
No.
Dating in elementary school?
You've told me your first...
I had little crushes in elementary school.
Elementary school, so
Yeah,
why do you
definitely.
assume everyone else is on a different...
I'm just saying I wasn't dating them in elementary school.
Maybe you thought, were you the one that had
Maybe
the
if my
crush
parents
on the
let me.
kindergarten teacher?
Let's just start off with high school, since I think a lot of people watching are in high school. Were you guys allowed to date in high school?
Yeah, my parents didn't have a problem with it.
Like at all.
It could have been because I had an older sister.
Oh,
so she already
okay.
went through some dating stuff. Maybe they were a little more relaxed with me.
So lucky.
I never asked if I was allowed to.
How did that happen? You just did it?
No, I didn't, and I didn't ask.
Oh.
So there were no problems.
And nothing happened.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a very open, communicative household. Just no talking about boys and girls.
If I wanted to, I would ask. And I have to really think. It's been a while since high school, but I think they were edging towards you probably shouldn't until college.
Were they cool with you going to dances or taking a dance?
I did go to dances.
Okay.
I didn't dance at them.
Did
I
you
know,
ask
but-
girls to
Yeah.
go to the dances with you?
Two.
Two dances.
Two dances.
So they were cool with that?
My first official boyfriend was during high school.
Yeah. And that was cool, right?
I was 16, but there wasn't really anything necessarily preventing me from being able to date, but
Man,
I think
you guys are so lucky. I feel like most of the kids watching right now are like, I'm not allowed to even look at a girl. And I wasn't allowed to either. I wasn't
to look at them.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Well, the
or
problem,
any of
the
that,
more
or-
the more girl crazy you are, they're probably more worried, and they're gonna put those limitations on you. If you just play it cool, they'll be like, all right.
Okay, so let's say you're watching and your parents don't let you date, but you really, really like a guy or girl. What should you do about? I know you guys, your experience that they were cool with it, but I think a lot of people they're not cool with it. So should you just listen to your parents? Should you say, I'm gonna go pursue my true love, forget what the parents say? How should they go about that?
I feel like there are ways to do a compromise where you're dating with them and going to movies with friends and hanging out with them in groups and talking on the phone without calling it a serious relationship where maybe your parents can figure it out, but it won't upset them too much.
Teenagers don't want to compromise with their parents. They just want to do what they want to do.
I think you should probably figure out why your parents don't want you in a relationship, and if it's stuff that you can kind of convince them that it's not about, if they're worried about not spending enough time with school, if you can find a way to balance it. You just need to address what they're worried about and see if that's a real concern. If it's not, then it might work out.
I always got into arguments with my parents saying it's times are different. You guys don't understand. This isn't the 19 whatever is this is I know what's best, and like I would sneak out and do whatever I needed to do to like see whoever I wanted.
Did they catch you or find out?
You know what? I think I have a feeling that they knew.
Well, they know now.
They know. Sorry, guys.
They don't watch ISAtv. Don't worry. They don't watch this channel.
Parents are smarter than we think.
Parents are definitely smarter than you think. So even if you're thinking you're getting around your parents with your boyfriend, girlfriend, they know.
They probably know.
You're not that smart.
So we'll go on and talk about how you met your significant other's family for the first time. How did that go? And were there any problems with that, or were you guys nervous? Was he nervous? Was she nervous? What went down with that?
It's always helpful to err on the side of being more quiet. I mean, not that I haven't made any mistakes, but just in seeing a lot of my siblings and his siblings and their dating relationships and tumultuous first meetings and
just keep everything to yourself.
There's been a lot of times you're like, oh my gosh, did they really just say that?
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Because especially when you're young, you can stick your foot in your mouth.
What about you, Wes?
They hated me because I was such a bad boy.
Obviously.
Why are you guys laughing? No.
Yeah, all those piercings
All
and
the
tattoos.
piercings. Yeah.
I was nervous. I was really nervous. But I always thought I was pretty parent friendly, I guess. There's nothing like too extreme about
This is like a puppy.
My first was in college, so it wasn't, you don't meet everyone's parents. It was you're going over to their house to have dinner with them and
Very
spend
formal.
Yeah.
That was but they ordered sushi and there was a lot of sushi and I just kept eating it.
You stuck your face like so you can't answer
Like
any questions.
perfect first meeting.
It was so good. I think I impressed them with my appetite.
So now we're gonna head into viewer questions. You guys asked us a lot of very interesting scenarios involving your parents, so let's jump right into it. My parents have expectations about who the guy I end up with should be like. If I show interest in anyone who doesn't meet their standards, they assume it's nothing. The guys I like have never been the right ethnicity, Korean. Should I ignore these feelings and keep an eye out for the perfect guy, or should I stay true to them and try not to force myself? Anonymous, college aged. So this girl doesn't like enough Korean guys.
First, there's no perfect guy.
Yeah.
One thing's right, the other thing's wrong. Just saying.
Coming from a Korean perspective, this is a very, very common sentiment. It's difficult because as people in our generation especially, we like all different kinds of people and we might date all different kinds of people. I think the thing that can help is to show your parents that that person is a person so that they're not just categorized and automatically stereotyped as not being Korean, therefore not good enough. I think that it's the same with any kind of racial stereotype. You have to change their minds from believing that that person is a category into seeing that person for who they are, which is just, having significance in the heart of that person.
My parents won't let me date until I'm in my college years. I really like this guy, but he's a year older than me. So next year he'll be going to senior high. I don't want to lose having a chance with him though. What do I do?
It's a 7th grade girl that likes an 8th grade guy, but the parents won't even let her date at all until college. Should she let him go to high school or should she follow her heart? Girl. Girl, you in 7th grade. Girl, you in 7th grade. You'll be fine. Let him go to high school. He's gonna do his thing. You're gonna get to high school, you're gonna do your thing.
You're gonna meet plenty of people in between, trust me.
I think any time there's like a transition phase, like whether you're in high school and your significant other is going to college, I wish the best of luck to them, I guess.
I feel bad, like we're not laughing like condescendingly. I think it's just because since we're like a lot older than you, we can say with much confidence that like you might think that it really sucks that he's you're not gonna have a chance with him or whatever, but we can say with much confidence that you're gonna have other chances with even cooler guys and have a lot of fun. So you have a lot of years left to have fun. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this really fun episode about parents and family and how it affects your dating life. Do you guys have any final words about this topic before we go?
Whatever problems we're going through now, we're likely to be parents too one day, and we'll understand. Or the viewers, they're gonna be parents, and they're gonna have the same problems with their kids too. It's a cycle.
So remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down somewhere so you can remind yourself, right? Well, thanks a lot, Jen and Wes. Follow Jen on the links below. Follow Wes at Wong Productions.
No. The Wesley
Wong
Chan.
Productions.
Wesley Chan.
He is his own person.
I'm my own person.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, and if you guys have any other questions regarding love, relationship, feel free to post it in the comments below on the website, and maybe we'll go through them next time. So thank you for joining us on It's Complicated.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Make sure he's safe, have a good typical mom, but no, yeah, definitely. Me and my dad, it was something fun for us to do on the weekends. It was kind of a hobby. It began as a hobby, and then it slowly turned into a career. So it's pretty cool.